Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Ronnie. It's a Sunday. It's about 12 noon. And I'm just going to get a head start on some shipping for tomorrow. And these are just a few items that sold basically Saturday. So, one of the items is this sweater. It's a Todd Snyder. I think this is cotton. I don't 100% remember. It's 2 extra large. I'm pretty sure it's cotton. Really nice, like cranberry color. This sold for $60. We got this a while ago. Had this probably listed since late February, early March. This came from the basketball players lot from Chris Herring. This is a tie. We've had this tie a long time because I don't pick this tie up anymore. This is a Hugo Boss. It's a nice little like medallion pattern. Sold for about $20 plus about another $15 shipping. It's going to Australia. Hugo Boss clothing in general doesn't really sell for me unless you're selling it pretty cheap. So I really don't pick up Hugo Boss too much. These are a pair of gloves. I got this item when I was in Pennsylvania with the crew and got to pick some stuff from Brian, Mr. Buys-A-Lot's warehouse. And these were a pair of, what the hell are these? These are Carhartt. They're deer skin gloves. I had no idea what these were going to sell for, but I figured they were pretty cool. Maine, USA. Got $40 for these plus shipping, so not bad. I'm not into those much. I mean, I'm in a profit of everything I've bought from him. I bought, I think, like 80-something piece of clothing for $2,500, and just this week, or just last week, actually, we've got into the profit probably after about 5 weeks of listing that stuff. This is a dredge, Seville Row suit maker, clothing maker. This is a tuxedo shirt. Has no buttons. Has like I think these are called like a mandarin collar. And you know, it's a tuxedo shirt. It's a little textured. No buttons. You put your own studs in there and stuff like that. This got sold for $60. I was into this for like $2. And took about a month or so to sell. This is a pair of pants. They're kind of striped herringbone. It's linen. And the brand is Ethro. It's very hit or miss with this brand. Some of their stuff does really well. I can't sell one of their shirts to save my life. And this was listed a pretty while. This was listed since April. But it sold for $60 plus shipping. And I have no idea how much I had in this. I wouldn't have paid more than $10. If I had to guess, most, depending on that time frame, everything was closed because of the pandemic at that time. I probably paid less than $5 for these. This is probably an eBay auction find or something. This is a Xenia, the 100% cashmere sweater. I paid $10 for this. Had this listed not too long ago. It's an older tag, of course, but it's still pretty good. It was like one of those polo style sweaters, long sleeve. And this sold for, took a best offer of this one for $100. And this is some, like I've always preached this. It's not sometimes the brand behind the suit, but sometimes it's the pattern or the color or the material. You know, there's a lot more that goes into selling a sport coat or a suit than brand. Because you could have the greatest brand, but it could be the ugliest color. It could be the worst material. And it might just sit a terrible size. So there's a lot that goes into it. This is some no-name brand. It's wool and polyester, but it has this crazy pattern. It's vintage, no name. And we got $60 plus shipping for this. With this kind of stuff, it's so hit or miss. It's kind of just waiting for the right time. As someone said, list it. And it's like an inmate. The only thing you got is time. My boy Dave. Oh boy. But that's some of the stuff I'm getting out this morning. I gotta list a few things tomorrow, including few people might remember this. I picked this up a while ago. This is like it's a cookie jar actually. It's missing the cover, of course, or the top. But it's Roseville. Has this like minor hairline crack in this, but my wife had water in this. She was using this as a vase for a little bit, and then she goes, "Did you ever sell this?" I'm like, "Honey, it never even got listed." So she said, "Get this ugly thing listed." So that's it. You can see from the inside. It's a little dirty, but the crack doesn't go through. I'm gonna be listing that on eBay shortly. If anybody's interested in that, let me go. Let me know. Probably about $35. I think I'm gonna list it for like 60, but gotta get rid of that thing. But and then I'll list a few other odds and ends that I got to list. But tomorrow, I gotta sort out some things too. I've been listing stuff, but I really haven't been sorting stuff. And then there's some other news and stuff too. All right, so I turn the camera around. I'm in my photo area where I do this little thing for you, just because the light's here. The light, the light, man, the light. Sean Paul. That didn't sound like Sean Paul. That didn't even sound correctly too. Just give me the light and pass the joint. I got to know. I am not the greatest singer. But that being said, there's a few different things I'm going to try with this channel. One thing is there's going to be a show coming up soon. I've had this idea for a while, and it actually just came available to me. So probably in the next week or two, I'm just coming to the realization if it's going to be pre-taped or if it's going to be like live. So we'll see how that plays out over the next, and we'll probably play with it and tweak it a little bit here and there. But that should be coming up in the next few weeks. And there's something else. Oh, and I'm probably going to take most of my trading card stuff. It's probably going to go onto a different channel. Now, if you know me, with me and my YouTube channel, yeah, it might be a little while before I get that going. But when I do, I'll let you guys know. Maybe if I'm not too lazy today while watching football, I'll get that all set up. It can't be that difficult. I don't even know why I'm over here like sweating it. It can't be that bad, right? Can't be that hard. And that's it. Yeah. We say that we don't have nothing to do. I don't know why. That drives me crazy. I should edit that out. I should redo this part. Screw it. Let's roll with it. What's up, everybody? It's Monday morning. Just doing my usual thing. I'm down here almost every day. Very relaxing. I'm watching the boats, the ferries. So, nothing much going on this morning. I got some shipping to do. Didn't sell a lot yesterday. Sunday has turned into like that day. I think it's our slowest day now. Sunday, just nothing goes on. It seems very quiet. Had a few questions about things, but about shipping and stuff like that, combining shipping for international orders and so on, etc. So looking at the boats this morning. There was a seal down here. I don't know where he disappeared to though. I kind of lost track of him a little bit ago. But checking out all the nice boaties. Yeah, some nice boats down here. Never figured out like how you could have a boat like in New England and you gotta winterize the thing. You only get to use it for so little time. I mean, unless we have a lot of part-time people now that live in the Cape and they go to Florida in the winter. I wonder if a lot of these boats find their way down there. It just seems like a waste. Even like you get a specialized car like a Corvette or an older vehicle, and you want to mess around. You're not going to be riding around in your 69 Camaro in the middle of the snow. But we haven't had snow really all that much. But, it's nasty wintertime. Not really where you want to be driving your really nice car. Especially now since that Massachusetts use salt on the roads. It's like New York. But, man. How about this Corona stuff? This Corona stuff starting to seem like it's starting to kick back up again. Oh man. If we go into like shutdown 2.0, I'm gonna freaking freak out. I will be done. uh, it seemed like last time with the NBA shutting it down and Tom Hanks, and then all of a sudden now it's like the president got it and some other politicians or whatever you want to call them, lifetime criminals. But and then the NFL team there, what team was that? Tennessee, some other team. It's like, oh boy, yikes! Yeah, none of my list of things I want to be worried about anytime soon. But take it back to the office. We'll see what's shipping. It's 9:30. Stock market opens in a half. Well, I can start trading in a half hour pre-market. See if anything's jumping around. Here comes the car ferry to Martha's Vineyard, I believe. It's an I don't know which one it's to. It's one of the islands. You can kind of see the water. The water starting to get the waves because you could see the right there. The big boys coming through. But yeah, not much going on. I'll hang out with you here till the ferry comes through in about 10 seconds. But I mean, I just hope it slows down a little bit. I'm not really too crazy about this whole thing again. Really not something I want on my list of things to worry about. I'm still trying to work off the extra few pounds I put on during the Corona period. during the quarantine period, I should say, when they shut down everything, man. Me and my wife were talking about this earlier. It's like, yikes. Get a treadmill coming for the office soon, and some other things. So pre-make all the meals. Me and my wife pre-make all our meals now ahead of time, so that helps. I think for a little while when you have the office, your initial thought is not to run home and make something to eat. It's like, oh, what's near us? Oh, let's get a Chick-fil-A. Let's go to Five Guys. Or yeah, doesn't always work out in your best interest out doing that. But hey, there's the big boat vehicle ferry. But hey, go back to the office, see what's sold, because we do have a few things. So here we go. Sold 3 things total. You've seen the Xenia sweater yesterday, and then there was this Ralph Lauren shirt. It's 2 extra large. It has like all this embroidery on this, and I sold this for $40 plus shipping. And then we sold these pair of pants. These are flat front. People like flat front, no pleats. This is Zenzella. These are a bigger size. These are 44.32, and these sold for $45. Both of these have been listed in the last few weeks, so not too long. Zenzella pants, I don't pick up a lot of these anymore just because they don't sell all that great, but flat front ones and the size kind of did okay on these, so always a plus. So I'll see you guys later. It's lunchtime, so got my pre-made food. Got some carrots. Got some cauliflower mash. I don't know what that's going to taste like. Some chicken, a little sausage, some agua, and my mail to check over. So that's it. Gonna be a short day because I think once my mailman comes and eventually picks up those packages, I'm out for the day. Baseball starts back up today. Why was there no baseball over the weekend? That was the biggest bunch of baloney. Yeah. I wonder how that cauliflower tastes. Alright, it's going to be interesting. See you guys later.